Hey Taurus, welcome to EZG, and thanks for liking and sharing and subscribing. Thank you for all the donations that we've been getting. It really helps the channel. We love it. It's awesome. This is going to be what I call a flow reading, and I started doing these readings a while back when I started using the Spellcaster's tarot deck, because this deck basically trained me. It showed me the way it likes to deliver a message, and I just have kind of gone along with it, and it's worked out really good. It has really cool pictures and shit on it. It's pretty dope. Anyway, Taurus, this is for single Taurus. If you're looking for a couples or you and your reading, click on one of the other videos that Ariel has up. She does all couples and you and your persons. She's a really good tarot reader. If you don't resonate with anything that we have on this channel, there are billions of tarot readers out there that are absolutely amazing. And I always believe whatever messages come to you when you get them is the God force's way of trying to send you a message. So this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of November. Tauri. All right, let's see what we got going. And the flow reading, did I explain it? It's basically where you're at in the Fool's Journey. The Fool's Journey is the tarot. It's a set of major arcana that go from number 0 to 21, and each card represents a stage in this Fool's Journey. A lifetime could be considered a Fool's Journey. A cycle could be considered a Fool's Journey. And a chapter in a life could be considered a Fool's Journey. And all of them together obviously could be considered fools, or a hero's journey. Everybody knows a hero's journey. So there's all kinds of trials and tribulations on this journey, and we're going to see where you're at, Taurus, on your journey. So let's get it going, man. I've got these cards shuffled here, and I see that maybe you're wanting to maybe go into a collaboration with somebody or a partnership. I don't know if that's love or business yet. It's just kind of what I got in your pre-shuffle. But let's see if the cards play out that way. So where you at, man? You are right here. Queen of Wands, looking good, looking sexy, looking secure, passionate, creative. So you're in your creativity right now, and you're being very charismatic. You know, maybe even so much so that you're kind of hard to approach. If you look at her face, you know, she's hot and stuff, but man, she looks like she's a little hard to approach. So this could be for a man or a woman. So you're looking very charismatic, very creative right now, and dynamic in your journey. I see that that's where you are. Let's see where this story goes. Tell a story. Yeah, you're holding that wand of passion in your hand. So you might be getting a you know, little bursts of passion here. They're wanting you to really explore your creativity. You know, God, I get cards flying out. That's too many. I feel like you're listening to your inner voice and just following your passion right now, whatever that might be. If it's a person, place, a thing. I'd like to find out a little bit more, but you know, these cards aren't giving anything up, much like a Taurus. Very quiet, very to themselves, and very stubborn. So let's talk, Taurus. There's, you know, lots of people out there that might resonate with this reading, so let's give up a little bit here, okay? All right, so you're being divinely guided right now to follow your passions. And if you don't feel like you're being divinely guided, which I don't see any evidence of that yet, Creator is telling you to follow your passions. That's the wand of passion there, okay? Move toward it, you know. This may be something that might have recently just hit you, like, you know, man, I'm good at what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. I have what it takes. I have the creativity and everything, you know, and I gotta go with this. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're just like, I gotta go with this. Yeah. And it looks like you're running after it. you're running after it, or something's running after you, Taurus, or something's running after you very passionately. I don't, this isn't really a love reading. This is just an individual singles reading. A lot of people that are single because they're trying to find love. A lot are single because they're just working on their own self-love or their money or their career or school or whatever it is that they're passionate about. But a lot of times nights are other people rushing in, so there might be somebody rushing in, or you might be rushing into somebody or something that you're very passionate about. And this fucking guy, he chases people down. You know what I mean? Look at him. I'm gonna get it. So either someone's rushing in towards you, Taurus, or you're rushing in toward them. One of you, if not both, think that this is a divinely guided, like God is telling you to do this. And or you don't believe in God, then I don't know, Jesus, Buddha, fucking Tom Cruise, Oprah Winfrey, I don't know, source, whatever the fuck you believe in, is telling you, to rush in. Whatever you've asked for guidance for, it's telling you rush in, or telling them rush in, or both you rush in. That's what I'm getting. And funny thing here is, okay, so this isn't you. This is not your energy rushing into anything. I see that you're looking very passionate, creative, desirable, all that happy shit, and somebody is going to come rushing in, and they're going to bum rush you because you're not really tied to anything here. You see, you're just looking at that little birdie. I've had this Two of Wands in every reading. You're listening to your inner voice, your higher self, and you're focusing on what it is that you're trying to manifest, what you feel Creator is moving you toward. So you're not looking to these other things that you're tied to, but you're looking to Source for guidance. And as you're doing this, check this out. This fucking guy's gonna come bum rush you. You're not even gonna see it coming. Look. Dude doesn't even see it coming. He's looking at the bird. Doesn't see this person coming. So there might, single Taurus, there might be somebody coming in, rushing in, and you don't see it, probably because you haven't been paying attention to love. You've been focused on something else, and that's usually when it happens. When you're focused on money, love comes rushing in. When you're focused on love, money comes rushing in. When you're focused on wanting to be unemployed, all of a sudden everybody starts offering you jobs right and left. That's just kind of the way things happen. It's because you release resistance. When you're constantly focusing on something, you're in that step one process. After you've focused on it enough, it's time to give it up, give it to Source, have faith that the universe is always conspiring on your behalf to bring you what it is that you desire, and fall into a step two process where it is like allowing it to manifest in your experience. And with this Two of Wands, I see you're in a step two process where you've let it go. Whatever these desires you've been tied to, you let go. And now because you let go of it, here come old Knight of Swords gonna run in and bum rush you. Okay, so you don't see this coming. You do not see this coming, Taurus. This is going to blindside you, or you're going to blindside somebody else and they don't see it coming. And it's a deep passion that you have within yourself. And I'm sorry, this is cool. I want to know what it's about. What is it? What is this passion that this person or you have? Going on here you don't see coming, something that you put out in the universe that you wished for. It's inspiration, clarity, inspiration, like whatever it is, it's going to work. You're super inspired. This is the Muse card for me. So like if you've been feeling uninspired, like lethargic and shit, and like, oh my god, you know, if you're like bipolar or fucking manic depressive and you're waiting for that manic to come, you know, whatever, like, hey, every time I get all manicky and shit, I get inspired and I create all this great shit, and it's like I feel like you've been waiting for divine guidance, like you're waiting for God to, or they Archangel Gabriel or some shit to tap you on the head, and boom, you're gonna be inspired. Well, guess what? That's gonna happen. You're not seeing it coming. Right now, you might be just like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna focus on this thing that I'm working on and not worry about those passions that I put out there. Maybe that inspiration won't come. Maybe it will come, but I'm tired of fucking, you know, like waiting for it to come. And then all of a sudden, bang, here it comes. Boom, there's the sword. This knight is carrying the sword and is rushing this sword in to give it to you. Maybe it is the Archangel Gabriel going to drop that sort of clarity and passion on you so you can feel inspired about your situation again. I don't see you as being down though. This isn't something that bothers you being out of inspiration. I think you're just like, God, it's been so long since I've had one of my episodes. You know, where's the fire? But I see you bursting out in fire here, which is really cool for an earth sign. And Taurus are very creative people too, you know, in music and art and literature and shit, you know. So I definitely see this sneaking up on you. You are not ready for this next episode. Whatever. Yeah, and it's about money. This is about money that you either had saved or you want to save or that you're trying to acquire or been trying to acquire somehow. So yeah, it's about a project that's going to build money, and yeah, this is something you've been working hard on. This is what you've been focusing on there. And maybe you haven't seen the returns yet, and that's why you're kind of like, well, I'm just going to focus on this little birdie and not worry too much about the returns. But I'm telling you right now, here they come. Here they come. And you're gonna feel it coming. You're gonna feel it like a fire inside of you, and it's gonna allow you to save that money and build that bank that you're looking to build. Fucking Taurus, you're always focused on your damn money. Earth signs, man, it's all about the materialism with you guys. Nothing wrong with that, man. We need money to buy experiences in this human experience, and that's okay. Don't ever feel, I don't know, you fucked up about being materialistic or anything like that. I don't see that as being a derogatory thing. I see that as being a preference, you know, of what you like. There's lots of things you can go after in this life. You can go after spirituality, things, love. I mean, fuck, there's so much in this human experience. So don't take that as like a derogatory thing. Yeah, you like money, Taurus, and I see this. I see either you rushing toward this idea or you've already done that, and it's gonna pay off. Yeah, it's been simmering. This is the hanged man. I think you need to look at this situation from a different perspective, and that inspiration will just come flooding in. This is the cocoon. There's a butterfly in there, man. It don't seem like it, but as soon as this dude comes out of this cocoon, it's butterfly time, you know. And I just feel like, yeah, look at this from a new perspective. I don't think you're worried about it, but I think you're purposely not paying attention to it because you want to avoid disappointment. I feel like you were divinely guided in this situation, so you're just kind of waiting for Creator to come through. But I see that you have ultimate faith in this and everything, and it is going to blindside you when it comes in. You are not going to be prepared for this at all. Future, yes, Temperance. This is going to balance out whatever imbalances you've been feeling in your situation or this situation or in your life. So I see you becoming very balanced in the future, Taurus, which tells me that maybe you've been off balance, and that's why you've been praying for inspiration. And, you know, because you know you got what it takes. You just got to get inspired. It's coming. It's coming. It is coming. Okay, and I'm coming up on 16 minutes. Taurus, great reading. You know, coming into your inspiration. That's what I'm going to title this reading. You are coming into your inspiration and gaining balance for sure because you're listening to your inner voice and what's important to you. See, this dude's like listening to that little birdie. Good shit. All right, Taurus. That's your November singles flow reading. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. We're trying to get as many subscribers as we can so we can monetize the channel. Donate to the channel. You know, bless us. We'll bless you back. You know, we'll develop good karma. You know, and get this out to more people that are really interested in tarot and really interested in looking inside themselves and maybe looking toward what's going on in the future. Never give your power over to a tarot reader. If this does not resonate, it doesn't resonate, and that doesn't make me butthurt at all. This is for like thousands of people to observe and, you know, extrapolate what it is that resonates with them. But I hope there was a good message in here for you, and happy November. I hope you have a great holiday. Bye, Taurus.